Hello there. This is Miss Jones with Legacy Slow Luxuries Arts and Crafts YouTube. And we are on July 27th, 2019. And I want to wish my daughter happy birthday today. Happy birthday, Ariel. So here she is. I used some Glitter Blast spray last night. And then Mod Podge so that the glitter blast won't get all over the place. Here's the Krylon Glitter Blast Diamond Dust. And it is in sea glass dust. Where is it? This isn't the one I used. I used this one in Sparkling Waters. Yes, Sparkling Waters. So she's dried, ready to lay down on my craft table, and I have a little bit of thread right there from wiping it with a dry cloth, just to make sure that this glitter's not coming off. Look at this. What do you think? Imagine this being out in the sun. And how gorgeous it's going to stand out in the garden. And I like how the blue is on the tape. So it's giving me an idea of what I want for her dress color. If I want blue or go with gold, I just kind of like the blue color. So I'm going to remove this area of tape and then probably figure out what color I'm going to paint her dress with. And then, of course, I will remove the tape where her hands are and give her a flesh tone. But next is the dress. So I will lay this piece down across and then find some paint colors and continue with this project today. If you haven't already, subscribe, stick around. I also found some of my leftover Borealis beads, and I might add this to her cloak. No, might use the blue one, might use this one. That might be the finishing touch to this piece. So I did find these. I saved these from a project over a year ago. And now they're going to come in handy. Of course, if I do use it, I will be using either Beacon 3-in-1 or Beacon Fabric Tech for it. Will be outside, and E6000 takes 12 hours to dry, and E6000 also reheats. If this were to hit the sun, the diamond will come off. So we shall see. But that is my plan, is to color the dress next. So let's lay her down, start removing the tape, get going on this. Okay, I removed the tape thus far. I'm not going to remove any more right there. It's fine. As long as I have her dress exposed, now I can work on the colors. I'm using Pure Pink Outdoor Gloss, outdoor, indoor. I'm giving her dress this coat first. Now I'm using what you call a brush that's going to get into the crevices. This is a nice brush. I think I purchased this online when I purchased some paint supplies back in the day, but where online I don't remember. But it gets easily in this little crevices between the paint pour, cloak, and then this dress. I can get right in there. So yes, I'm going to brush the dress. The paint pours finished, and that was in the last video. Now it's on to just a basic base coat, and this is cement, so many layers is good. 1 or 2 layers, it's going to fade later on, and it will soak in to the cement if you do not place a base coat on it first, which I did yesterday, which was just chalk white. But this little crevice brush is cool. I can get right in there and paint her up. I'm thinking after this coat of pink, it will be either a dry brush of metallic blues or metallic blues and then some glitter. Not sure yet. I did not plan this out on my color choices because I'm using paint that I have left over. So I'm going with what's in my supply, not running out to the local store and purchasing new paints when I have tons of these bottles of paints available to me, you know, that has a half a bottle left or so, and use them up. And like I said, this is last probably a year ago I had purchased this paint, and this paint I think came from Walmart's for $2. It's indoor outdoor, so if you want to do a project like this and you're just dry brushing everything on the cement piece, make sure you grab yourself the indoor outdoor paint. Or, you know, if you just want to spray paint this whole entire piece, Rust-Oleum outdoor paint would be great. Just give the piece a base coat first. See, this is really going into the crevices. Love it. Now let me finish painting this up, and I'll just take a few pictures as I go along. I'm not sure if you hear that ticking in the background. If you do, Miss Legacy's clock making that sound. It is a swinging girl clock from back in the 70s, late 60s. But if the camera's not picking up the sound, then that's alright too. Boy, this lady garden statue is going to look beautiful. She already is. And I have the statue on my turntable, my Lazy Susan, so it's easier for me to turn. This thing is heavy, like I said in the last video. And there's her little foot sticking out, but I'm not going to paint that pink, but I will go around it. This tripod is cool. Finally purchased a tripod. I know people love watching hands-on videos over slideshows, but when I would do a project from start to finish, like this one's taken a few days. It's going to be a long video to upload into YouTube. I still have to edit and add my music or my little quotes that I add to my videos. You know, that all takes time. I don't have a separate person doing all this. I do it all myself right now until Miss Legacy can grow up and continue with the channel, or until my health fails me, or I forget who I'm talking to or what I'm doing. Let's hope that don't happen for a while, but nothing's guaranteed in life. Tomorrow's never promised. So you get the idea. I'm going to stop the camera now and just take some pictures. And I'll see you in a minute. Well, I started the next step after this pink paint dried, and I'm just dry brushing on the blue, and what it does is just hits the highlighted areas of the folds. That way the pink is mostly in the crevices, and the blue is outlining the dress. And this is just dry brushing. Nothing fancy, just a different technique. And you go up and down. Your brush will hit the top part of the curvatures in this folded dress pattern. And then it highlights it too when it's outside. So you don't know, is her dress blue? Is it pink? Artist freedom. Could be any color you want it to be. And since I have that marble look from the paint pour, I think this will just blend it right in. If I don't like it, I can just apply another base coat of pink and start over. Nothing's permanent unless you make it permanent. And that would be by adding the gloss to it. But I'm going to dry brush this and see how it turns out when it's completely dried. I did coat her hands with the white. Not sure what the flesh tone color I'm going to go with yet. Am I going to go with a peach and some orange in it? Orange tones. Not sure. I think that might be what I go for. And I noticed a tiny wisp of hair sticking out underneath her cap. Now should I paint a little wisp of hair? You know, the nuns never display their hair, but I can paint a little wisp of hair, or I can leave it as such. Not sure what I'll do there either. It's all about the details too, even on cement. Cement can look really nice. It can look like a commissioned piece that you create for somebody special in your life. Painting is very relaxing. I think I'm heading to the beach today, but I'm not sure just yet. We are watching the weather. We want to celebrate Ariel's birthday at the beach today. Oasis Lake in Sterling, Michigan. Man-made lake. I have been taking my children there for years, and I have not been there since Legacy was born. We have been traveling to Sanford Lake. It's more like a state park lake with the restaurant and all that jazz. But I like Oasis. Well, from what I remember, if it's still like I remember, I catch a lot of bass in that lake. So I can swim and I can fish. Yes, you know me. I like to multitask. Anyhow, we're watching the weather. And I have to get my coffee on. Yeah, this is morning. Let's see, should I highlight this? Yeah, I think so. just to bring it out a bit. There. What do you think? I will continue with the slideshow and I'll see you in a minute. I mixed these two together. This is the paint color I'm using. That's the ticking clock. That's the time right now. Hey folks, out in my garage, I painted her face a brown and then a little bit of pink around it. The base is gold, and then I'm out in the garage applying the glitter one more time. I will keep it out here for the rest of the day, and then I'm going to clear coat it later on. When I'm finished clear coating, I'm going to add the gems. Anyhow, she's very sparkly right now. The sun will hit her very well out in the garden, and every area will be covered with some type of glittery dust. Diamond dust. I have the clear, and it's almost gone. And then I have the sparkling waters. So I added both. Take care. Look for the final photos and one last final video is shown. Now I place some of the gems that I described earlier on the cement pillar, and now I'm going to add it to her cloak. I spray matted her first with clear coat. I'm going to do gloss later on, but I have to do this area first, and that's what I did. I used the Krylon matte finish just for a little protection. Then I'm going to add my glue and add this beautiful gem. Boy, this is going to pick up the light as well in the sunshine, and so is her little pillar. Alrighty, onward, Christian. Well, hello. We are on Sunday, July 28, 2019. But before I head out to the garage, I wanted to show you the leprechaun hats. Now, these are what I use for the Cousin It that I make in the fall, with the tomato cage, the grass skirts, and the derby hat, and the glasses from Dollar Tree. That is my very all-time top video on my channel. I have a whopping 6,000 views on that. Woohoo! So we are just a low-key, friendly family channel. And just wanted to bring to you, I have more derby hats left. And I did make a Cousin It bucket, candy bucket. And Legacy had brought it up, that she still has it. And I said, good, because I'm going to make a few more. So look for this video in the future. I have quite a few derby hats left. All I do is remove the green ribbon and I spray paint them black. Alright, let's head out to the garage. My statue should be dried, cured, ready to go out in the yard. I just have to find a corner for it. Well, good morning, Tortellini. How are you this morning? I have made another cat window box. This is a cat cage that I purchased from Wayfair. And of course I braced it up against the house with a board. And then it has blocks underneath it. Extra leftover landscape stones, just propping it up, leaving it leveled. And of course it's underneath the awning, so she can come out here in the rain, and so can my other cat, Sakay. Or I should say, these are my son's cats. And then there's solar lights at night. Are you going to try to come on down, Tortellini? Come on. Come on down, Tort. Anyhow, it rained last night. Hoo-hoo. And I decided I'm going to place the Virgin Mary statue out here. And there's my hole. Still waiting to get my fire pit done. Going to place her out here. I already have the base set up, and then I went up to my kitchen window to see what it would look like from my view, because of course I have the freedom to change it around and move it, and that's what I'm going to do. I don't like it in this particular spot from the window because she would be looking sideways. So I'm just going to move this base that I painted up for this way. And I think that's where I'm going to want her, right here, right in front of this bush. And tonight she will light up because I will have a spotlight on her, a solar spotlight. There is shade all day up until about 4 in this area. And then the sun will shine on her from 4 o'clock on until 9. And I think this will be an idealistic place to keep her for the rest of the summer. And then I can see her from my window, my kitchen window, right there. Whenever I'm doing dishes or cooking, I can look out and I will be able to see her. The tree, the apple tree, won't be in the way because it's taller in this area. So I'll be able to see her. All right, let's go and get her. She is heavy, so I have to place the camera on the ground and go and carry her out here with both hands. I think the base idea is going to turn out great. She won't wobble so much, even though she's heavy. The dog can come out here and knock her over, other animals. But I'm going to place her on this base. Okay, I placed her on the base, and I went to look for a solar light. So I'm going to come upon her so you can see her. Right now, like I said, she's in the shade, but boy, oh boy, does she sparkle with all that glitter dust and diamond dust. And then the one gem I placed under her neck for her cloak. And then, of course, the gems in the front. I will get a picture of her later when the sun is shining on her. And then I'm going to place this solar light spotlight about out here. So this whole corner will light up tonight. And I will get a video of that for you as well. So here she is. Look at the colors. Beautiful, different, unique, one of a kind piece. Now my daughter seen it yesterday. My daughter and I were celebrating her birthday. She said she would still paint a sugar skull face on the front of her. And I said, oh no, you will not. If I want another one of those pieces, You can do it. I told her, this is my style. And this is the way I want her. For now. About right here, I can place the solar light. I have the freedom to move the solar light around, as you know. Change my mind now and again. But I think this is the spot right here. If there is a solar light behind her, stained glass solar light. I do not know how well the sun will hit that during the day. To light it up at night, it'll probably be only for an hour or so. Because like I said, this corner stays shaded till about 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Alright, we'll see you later on today. Have a great Sunday.